To make the elephant ears, we take coffee filters, open it up and peel away here. Do this to 4 sheets and then we'll make them stronger. Now take your elephant ear, and for this part you can use wire, but I'm going to use a hot glue gun and just go around the edge on 2 of the ears. Now let them dry. Taking your liquid latex and a sponge, on the 2 that don't have any glue on, just do a coat of latex on. And take the elephant ear with the glue on and stick it together. Do the same again with this ear and stick the glue on when that's drying. Now that it's nearly dry, and take some scissors and just cut around, but make sure you don't cut the glue or wire depending on what you use, otherwise it won't be strong. I have made a grey face paint to paint the elephant tusks, elephant ears with. So this to both. Now to make the elephant trunk, latex, tissue and a vacuum tube. Peel off the nose. This will be the tusk, so peel this off of the vacuum pipe, and then taking a toilet roll tube or something, cut it in half, and then this will be stuck around that to give us the nose. So to begin with, make sure you cover your eyebrows with Vaseline so that after the prosthetic's finished, when you take it off, it doesn't play your eyebrows. So begin with taking a circle piece of cotton pad, fold it and fold it again into a cone shape and glue that like that with latex. I've already pre-done this so I can begin. So put in your pot, latex, get a wedge, so it turns out that I've stepped up the game in the technology. So at this point, just copy what I do. At this point I'm just sticking the cotton wool onto the area which is shown on my face, and now I'm using 2 circle pieces of cotton wool just to go over them. I do this on both sides. Everything that I do I have to do symmetrical so that it's even for the final effect. I'm just trimming it a little bit just so it doesn't cover my eyes and that it's easier for me to work with. Now apply latex under your eyes and use a circle folded in half, and do this on both sides so you get this under eye effect. Do this twice just to make it more 3D and make it longer, like so it goes further down your cheeks but not too far down. Then cover the surrounding area with liquid latex and then apply 2 more full circles and just trim them down a little bit to suit your face. Now you want to tissue paper and latex just to hide all of the edges and to make it firmer so it's less likely to break or come apart, so it'll hold on your face longer. Now using those quarters again, you want to apply one right in between your eyes on your forehead, and then cut a circle into the same shape and do that over the top, and then just follow that with some tissue and latex just to secure it and make it smooth. Then cut a semicircle in half and then apply that just over the bridge of your nose and tissue paper and latex once again to make it secure. And if your hair's getting in the way, put your hair out of your face like I do in almost every video. So I just made a sheet of latex, which you've just seen, by pouring latex onto a plate and letting it dry. I've just applied the trunk by adding some liquid latex on the inside of the trunk and around the nose and just sticking it on, and then tissue paper and latexing it just so it holds firmly in place. Now taking that piece of latex, you want to cut it to shape. I cut mine into a kind of mushroom shape, I suppose, just so it fits on the start of the trunk and all over my forehead. This will give a smooth skin texture onto your head, and you want to pull it as tight as you can so it holds and is really tight. The tighter it is, the smoother your head will feel. I decided that the mushroom shape wasn't what I needed, so I just cut off that part which was going on the trunk and just stuck it all over my forehead. I just made sure that I pulled it tight enough so I had a smooth forehead, So you want to cut it just a little bit smaller than what your actual forehead is, which I'm just correcting now. And yeah, it should just stick because latex sticks to itself, so yeah. And then just around the edge you just want to go around with latex and then tissue and latex just to hide that edge, and then we can carry on. Now just taking another thin strip of the latex sheet, I've just put a bit over the bridge of my nose just to hide the joint between the trunk and my face. Now we need to add on the tusks onto the trunk, the face. I didn't film all of this part because I was trying different ways because I wasn't sure how I was going to stick it. I've tried using liquid latex and a latex sheet and wrapping it around the end of the tusk and sticking it on, but that didn't work. So in the end I just used a bit of tissue, wrapped it around the top with latex and then let that dry and then stuck it straight onto my face and then latexed over that to hold it in place. Now at this point I'm just showing you how to use polymorph. So you want to get some boiling hot water just straight from the kettle and add the polymorph balls into that hot water. Then wait till they go clear and remove them from the water and you can begin moulding them. I just rip part of it off and I choose the colours which I'm going to paint it after just whilst that's in the water, which I've chosen orange, brown and cream colour, which I'm going to mix together. So what you need to do, you need to make the shape of the tusk, which you can see me doing here. It's clear, but when it cools down it hardens quite quickly and it goes white, so it's easier to paint on. You don't always get it right the first time, so just reheat it. If it goes wrong, it's reusable, so it's pretty good for things like this. So yeah, you just do that twice and then we will paint the tusks. Take cream, orange and brown acrylic paint and mix to get a skin colour kind of colour, because elephant tusks aren't white, they're ivory, so we need to do that. Now that you've stuck down the tusks, you just want to, like I said, just do a thin layer of tissue paper and latex over that just to make it stronger so it can hold its place and it's less likely to fall off of your face. Now taking another half cotton pad, you just want to go over the bridge of your nose again and just liquid latex at that, and this will just bring it all together and make it smoother and blend better. And you just want to tissue paper and latex over that so that it all flows naturally into from your forehead to your trunk and that it doesn't look fake, I suppose. Now to apply the ears, you just want to fold the edge in just a little bit as you've just seen, apply latex onto that and then stick it onto your head on the side. Just take some tissue paper and latex and go over that part that you stuck onto your head just to secure it so it's stronger. Here I've just got masking tape and stuck it over that onto my head just to hold it whilst I apply both the ears and paint the face. Just like the other side, just stick it on with liquid latex, a thin coat of latex and tissue just so it holds, makes it more secure, and then masking tape to hold it onto your head so it doesn't flap around whilst you're painting it and finishing off the details. Taking the same face paint that you painted your tusks and ears with, just paint the rest of your face, try not to miss underneath the tusk, because you might not be able to see it, but people may be able to from behind or sideways. So yeah, to make this you can just use grey face paint, but because elephants have a rough texture skin, I use talcum powder, black and white face paint and water to make this. I didn't show filming that because you could just use grey face paint or make grey face paint, but yep, that's what I did. That's why you can see lumps, and that's why it dries a lighter colour than what the fresh wet face paint is onto your face. So yeah, the only problem that I found with that is after so long, when it does harden, it's quite dusty from the talcum powder, and little bits of the thick clumps start to break off and it can get a little bit messy, but for me it was fine for this purpose of making the video.
This is it, the final product. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Sorry for how the lighting has gone. Obviously, the sun's gone down, it's dark, I've had to resort into my bedroom light, so I hope you like this SFX makeup. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, share it with all your friends, and come back next week for a new video.